Hello, beautiful yogis. Ashley here. Welcome to day 33 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. Today's class is a strong foundations flow, so it is beginner friendly but still powerful. So we will be slowing things down a little bit to focus on control, awareness, and alignment today. Also, if you've been loving this challenge, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next, because every week we just keep getting stronger together. Now remember, this isn't about doing less, it's about doing it with more presence. So this is your chance to really rebuild the basics, reconnect to your breath, and remind yourself that strength starts from awareness. All right, go ahead and grab your mat, take a deep breath, and let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and get started in a nice, comfortable seated position. Make sure that your ankles are rested evenly onto the ground. Bring your hands to your knees. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Tail tucks, belly comes under. Heart lifts, chin tucks, eyes closed. Let's just take a few conscious breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And just notice the breath. And allow the breath to take you even deeper into your present moment. Maybe even notice the sit bones as they connect to your mat. And maybe even notice the stacking of the spine and the way the breath moves your core, lifting your shoulders. Let's take one more conscious breath to really dive ourselves into the moment. And now let's begin to add some tension and control to that breath, finding the Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. But allow the breath to scrape the back of the throat, even on that inhale. And notice the way that that sound of the breath brings you even deeper into the moment, allowing you to truly be present, allowing everything from the day to just melt away. And all that exists is this breath in this moment, this practice. Let's take one more Ujjayi breath. On your next inhale, lift those arms above the head. Exhale, hands heart center. Set the intentions for your practice today. So what has brought you to your mat, and what are you hoping to cultivate within the short time that we have together? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth, send it all the way up to the universe. For manifestation and creation, as those palms touch, gently open up the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, feel a big lift, reaching up out of the pelvic bowl here. Spine is long. On your exhale, take your forward fold. Spider walk those fingers to the front. Drop your forehead down. Continue to maybe spider walk those fingers forward as you reach your tailbone nice and high. Drop your forehead down. And then inhale, roll it up halfway. On your exhale, peel your heart through your hands. And on your exhale, hollow it out like a cat-cow here, but seated. And then roll it all the way to the top. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're going to take left hand, right knee. Lift that right arm up and over, gaze to your palm. Pull your belly in. Inhale and exhale. Bring your arms to a T twist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Left arm comes up and over, gaze to the palm. Really let that right hand anchor that knee down. Inhale and exhale. Open it up, T the arms, twist. Exhale, inhale, come back into your center. Exhale, right hand down, spider walk the fingers. Reach that left arm up and over, side body stretch. Gaze to your palm. So here, try not to let that elbow relax, but rather really lengthen through the arm. Feel that entire elongation through the side body. And then on your exhale, we're gonna switch it to the other side. Again, reaching through the fingertips, pulling the belly in, keep that right hip anchored. Inhale, rise. And exhale, whatever leg is in front, we're gonna send it to the back. Take another forward fold. Spider walk those fingers to the front. Reaching tailbone high. Try to see if you can wrap those armpits under. So getting an internal rotation of that shoulder, flattening out that upper back, drop your forehead down. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, bring it towards the middle and pull your heart through. Inhale and exhale, hollow. Inhale, roll it all the way to the top. And exhale, we're gonna take that left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale and exhale, swoop that right arm over, going into that side body stretch on the opposite side. And then inhale, swoop the hands forward, roll it to the top, rise. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna take the right leg out to the side. Exhale, reach for those right toes, up and over, feel that stretch in that leg, hamstring, calf, pulling those toes towards the shins. All right, exhale, we're gonna take that left hand down, right arm stacks, left leg comes out, really push through that outer edge, send your hips forward as we rise it up. Inhale and exhale, bring that foot back to starting point, reach for those toes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring the foot back to center. Inhale, lift. On your exhale, left leg goes out. Inhale and exhale, reach for the left toe, up and over. Keep pulling that belly in. Inhale, and on your exhale, right hand comes down, left arm comes out, or left leg comes out, spiral the hips, reach. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna come back down, reposition that foot, and come back to your side stretch. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring the feet together, hands in prayer. All right, let's go ahead and roll over those shins. Taking our cat-cow here, push. Inhale, peel the heart through. Exhale, push. Inhale, peel the heart through. Exhale, push. Inhale, peel the heart through. And exhale, push. Inhale, peel the heart through. And on your exhale, find your neutral spine. Make sure those knees are stacked. Wrists are stacked with shoulders. Inhale, so pull the belly in. Take that right foot, step it back. Maybe adjust yourself a little on your mat here, pushing back into that heel. Inhale. And then on your exhale, lean forward, pick up the back leg. Inhale and exhale, take that foot out to the left side, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, pick it up, exhale, send it out to that right side, drop that foot down. Send the hips back, stretching into that inner thigh. Inhale, rise, and exhale, left hand plants, lifting up that right leg. Exhale, and then inhale, and bring that knee to elbow, tap, and extend. Drop it down, rise. Inhale, and exhale, send it over to that left, look over that left shoulder one more time. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, crunch that knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hold, tuck your tail. Inhale, bring that knee to meet. Pick up your left leg, send your weight into that left heel. Inhale and stretch out the calf. Pick up the belly. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, pick up. Inhale, and on your exhale, send that foot over to that left side. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, pick it up, flex the foot, send that foot down, out to the side. Inhale and exhale, shift your weight back, stretching that inner thigh. Inhale, and On your exhale, rise it on up. Inhale and exhale, right hand down. Lean into that right hand as you pick up the left foot. Inhale and exhale, bend the elbow, tap that knee to elbow. Inhale and exhale, come back up. Inhale and exhale, hands down, pick up that foot, sit it over to the left side one more time, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back, exhale, knee to elbow tap, and extend, drop it down. Inhale, pick up that right leg nice and high, and then exhale, send it over to that left side, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, pick up the right side, send it over one more time to that right side, send it back, rise. Inhale and exhale, left hand plants, right foot comes up. Inhale and see if you can reach back, grabbing a hold of that right foot, open up. Releasing that right foot. On your exhale, come back to that lunge. Taking your hand over to that right leg, stretch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take it down. Swing it around. Look over that left shoulder. And come back through and tap. And extend and drop it down. One more time, other side. Pick it up on the left. Send that left foot to the right. Look over right shoulder. Inhale, pick it up. Flex the foot. Send it down. Press through the outer edge of the foot. Shift your weight back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right hand plant. Stack the shoulders. Pick it up. Inhale and exhale. Grab for that ankle. Little bit of a back bend here. Almost like in dancer. And then release it. Bring that foot down as we go over to that straight leg on the left. So again, elongating here, reaching up and out with that fingertip. And then inhale and exhale, come down, pick it up, send it over. Look to that right shoulder, pick up the belly. Inhale, come through and exhale, crunch. Send it back, drop it down. Plant the hands, curl the toes, pick up those hips, shift your weight back. Let the belly rest to the thighs, straighten the legs. Taking your gaze to towards the belly button or knees, wrapping those armpits under. Keep reaching your hips high. And pressing through that middle finger and thumb. Lift the belly. And on your exhale, go ahead and pick up that right leg nice and high. Bend the knee, dip the toe. Maybe even bend the bottom leg, get a nice calf stretch. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna bring that right foot between the hands. See if you can make it there. If not, walk it that way. All right, inhale, scrape those fingers, rise it up, find a crescent lunge. Inhale, and on your exhale, left hand forward, right arm back, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, come through to center. And exhale, come down, lean into your lunge, drop that bottom knee, back knee, feel your heart thrill. Inhale, and on your exhale, shift your hips. And a half split here. And then inhale, come through into your lunge, curl your back toes. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, right arm comes back, left arm forward, back knee lifts. Inhale, and on your exhale, rise it up, high crescent. Inhale, and on your exhale, hands in prayer. Lean forward, step it to the front, stand. If you have to chunk it down. Stay here, or take your left hand, grab a hold of that foot. And then inhale, come into dancer pose. Inhale, come back through. And inhale, and exhale, come back, rise it up, half crescent. Inhale and exhale, plant those hands, frame that foot fold. And then inhale, lean forward, swoop that right arm up and over. Exhale, shift the hips back. Inhale and exhale, scoop that top arm coming into your low crescent. Exhale, frame that foot, bend that back toe, pick up the knee, shift your weight back. So picking up that right leg, find your three-legged dog. And bend. Dip the toe behind you. See if you can see those toes under your armpit. Inhale and exhale, drop it down. Inhale, pick up that left leg. On your exhale, bend that left knee, dip that toe. See if you can see the toes. And then inhale, see if you can get that foot between the hands. Draw that knee deep into the chest. Step that foot forward. Inhale, graze those fingertips, rise it on up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale, come through. And exhale, come down. Frame that foot. Drop that back knee. Peel your heart. Inhale, and on your exhale, shift those hips back. Inhale, come back through. On your exhale, we're gonna reach that left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, come up crescent. Exhale, lean forward, step it to the front. Either stay here or take left arm up, right hand grabs a hold of the foot, take dancer pose. And exhale, come right on through. Inhale and exhale, step it back, crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, drop it down. Inhale and exhale, plant the hand, take that lunge, send the hip back, twist. Inhale and exhale, come back through. Inhale, peel the heart, curl the toes, lean forward, pick up that back knee, plant the hands, pick up the front foot. Find that wild thing, dip the toe, see if you can see those toes. Inhale, come back through. Exhale, drop that foot, come through to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, pick up that right leg nice and high, knee into the chest, foot between the hands. Inhale, heart opens, left hand plants, right arm stack. Inhale and exhale, drop that back knee. See if you can come up to a twisted lunge. Inhale and exhale, plant that hand down, straighten that leg one more time. And exhale, bring your hand to the center. Inhale, and on your exhale, flip that back foot, plant your right hand down, spiral your heart. Inhale, and on your exhale, straighten that front leg as your back arm comes down. Modified side plank. If you want a little extra challenge, take your fallen star. And exhale, come back through, side stretch. Inhale, come back, modified side plank. Exhale, point the toe, bend the knee. Right hand comes to the inside of that foot. Belly lifts. Exhale, come back to your start point. Peel your heart. Inhale and exhale, send your hips back. Peel your toes, spiral open. Exhale, hi Gypsy, come back. Inhale, curl the back toes, lean forward, let the back knee float. We're gonna step it through to yogi squat. Come through, sit down, heart peels. Inhale, plant your hands. Exhale, straighten your legs, grab those elbows, pull down. And then release it. Slide into the knees, roll it to the top, rise it up. Inhale and exhale. Bring those feet together. Samastitihi, equal standing. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Right foot steps, left foot follows. Take a vinyasa, so you can drop your knees here if you need to. And don't go so deep. Don't let those shoulders dip past the elbows. Lift the heart upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. So as we move through these transitions, I want you to really find awareness. Really feel the pose. Take the time to really notice where your body is and how you're moving through space. And just breathe. Inhale, pick up that left leg on your exhale, knee deep into the chest. Drop that foot between the hands. Peel your heart through, drop your back knee. Inhale, rise it up, low crescent lunge. And exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, drop that right arm down, spiral it open. Inhale and exhale. Bring that hand to the center, peel your heart through. Inhale and exhale, shift those hips back as you fold. Inhale, come back through. On your exhale, spiral the back heel, open up, stack. Really pry your heart open here. Inhale, and on your exhale, straighten that front leg as you bring your right arm down. Inhale, and exhale, come back through, spiral open. Inhale, and on your exhale, come back into your modified side plank. If you want a little extra challenge, maybe take your fallen star. Keep your hip high. Inhale and exhale, come back. Coming into that straight leg. Inhale and exhale, come back. Inhale and exhale, bend through that knee. Inhale and exhale, come back through. Inhale and exhale, straighten that front leg, pry those toes, spiral open. Inhale and exhale, come back down. Peel that heart through the hands. Lift the belly. Inhale, heel toe that foot out as wide as the mat. Lean forward, let the back knee float. Step that back foot forward. Take another yogi squat. Settle in. Plant those hands on your exhale. Start to straighten those legs. Grab those elbows. Inhale, and on your exhale, release those arms, slide into the knees, roll it all the way to the top. Let the neck be the last to come up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring those feet together. Inhale and exhale, Samastitihi. Bring your hands back into prayer, shoulders stay together, belly in. Take your right foot, step it way back, rise. Inhale and exhale, open it right on up. Find your warrior two, settle in. Reverse that palm, reverse that warrior. Inhale and exhale, take your extended side angle, drop that elbow down to the knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale this time, maybe you can get that hand to plant to that foot, to the inside of that foot, spiral open. Reverse it. Inhale, warrior two. Come back into your crescent lunge. And exhale, hands in prayer. Lean forward. Settle down into your chair. Let those fingertips graze as you come up. Tuck your tail. On your exhale, little mini back bend. Tuck your tail. Inhale, hands in prayer. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. On your exhale, take your left foot, step it way back, rise. Inhale and exhale, open it up right into your warrior two. Settle in. Make sure that that heel is in line with the arch of the back foot and that knee isn't caving in. Push it out, align it with the baby toes. Reverse your palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale, take your extended side angle with the elbow to the knee. Again, just like before, we want a long line here, no bent, relaxed elbow. Inhale, and on your exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, and on your exhale, take another extended side angle, but maybe drop that right hand down, spiral open. Inhale, rise it up, reverse it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, come back into your crescent lunge. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer, step it forward, settle into your chair. Tuck your tail under, rise it up. Make sure you can see your toes here, engage your upper back muscles. Inhale and exhale, little mini back bend. Inhale, hands in prayer, tuck your tail. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, rise. On your exhale, let's take a little vinyasa here. Lean your weight into your toes. Forehead towards your shins. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Right foot steps, left foot follows. Lean forward, chaturanga. Go down to your depth, whatever's comfortable. Doesn't have to be that low, and the knees can be down. Upward facing dog. Heart peels. Inhale and exhale, send it back. Inhale, wave your spine through, drop your knees down. Walk those knees slightly back. Arms come slightly forward, take a puppy pose. You can either drop your forehead here or lean forward, arch the back, drop your chin, or chest and chin. Inhale, and on your exhale, slither through. Take a Sphinx pose. Peel your heart. Inhale and exhale. Come down. Let those elbows go out to the side. Inhale. Bring your hands to the outside of the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck your tail. Tuck your toes under. Push it up. Push it back. Inhale, spinal roll up to tabletop. Maybe walk those knees in just a little bit and neutral spine. Right hand plants, left arm stack. Thread that needle, left arm comes behind the right arm. Walk it out, slide it through. Head and shoulder drops to the floor. Push it open. And then curl those toes. Use that one arm to push it up, bring it back under. We're going to transition into half camel. Come up, grab for that heel. Inhale and exhale. Take it down. Lift it up. Inhale, right leg and then knee to chest, foot between the hands. Drop that back knee down. Keep those back toes curled under. Inhale, rise it up, crescent lunge. On your exhale, straighten that top foot. Maybe peel the toes, reach for that back heel. Challenge your balance. Inhale and exhale. Come to the inside of that foot and come down with both hands. Peel your heart through. Inhale, and on your exhale, lean forward, let the back knee float. And kick it back. Exhale, bend the knee, dip the toe, look through. Inhale, open. Exhale, drop it down. Spine wave here, come back to the knees. Planting the left hand down, right arm stack. Inhale and exhale, bring that hand under. Walk it out, push it through, drop the shoulder down, spiral open. Inhale, let's come back into center stack. Curl those back toes. We're gonna take that half camel, reach for that back heel, heart open. Pelvis comes forward, so you're not dumping into your back. Pelvis forward, lift and reach with those fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Take it right on down, tuck the tail. Inhale, lift. Exhale, settle in, down dog. Inhale, pick up that left leg nice and high. Exhale, knee into the chest. Drop that foot between the hands and come back through. Inhale, peel that heart. Inhale, go ahead and plant that right hand. Left arm opens. Exhale, take that hand down to the inside of the foot. Keep those back toes curled. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, reach for that back heel, straighten that leg. You can even flex the toes. Inhale and exhale, come down, twist, and bring those hands back to the center. Peel the heart through. Inhale, and on your exhale, lean forward, let that back knee float. Inhale and exhale, kick it back. Bending that left knee, dip the toe, wild thing. Inhale, come back through. Drop to down dog. And wave it down to the knees. Big toes together, knees out wide, take a child's pose. And then inhale, take your gaze forward. On your exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Right hand stacks over top, stretch. Inhale, come back into your center. On your exhale, go over to that right side. Left hand over top the right. Inhale, come back into the center. And exhale, roll it on up, bring those knees back together, curl those toes, push it up into your downward dog. We're gonna make our way onto our back, gaze forward, step, walk, or jump, find your way to a seat. Planting hands down, walk those toes in. We're gonna take a quick boat pose, tucking the tail under, reach your hands, pick up those legs, hold it, 1, 2, 3, bring those knees together, squeeze the knees into your chest. And 5, on your exhale, extend. We're gonna make our way onto the back, relax it on down. Inhale, and on your exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Inhale, take your left hand to the outside, spiral open, take a twist, gaze over that right shoulder. And on your exhale, come back into center. Inhale, and on your exhale, straighten your leg, either grab behind the knee here, make sure your back is relaxed. You're gonna point the toe. If this doesn't really feel like a whole lot, then reach for that calf. Keep pointing the toe. And if that doesn't feel like a whole lot, grab for your ankle. And then on your exhale, you can bend your knee slightly if you need to. If you have it, grab to the outside of that foot, tee out that right arm, and then just send that right leg over a little bit, over that midline, just so you can, just enough to feel that IT band. So again, if you need to have that knee bent, take it. Let that knee bend. That's okay. Whatever your body needs. If your leg is straight, make sure you're leading with that heel. And on your exhale, come back into center, release it, draw that knee into the chest. Switching sides, so hug both knees. On your exhale, bring that left knee into the chest. Draw that belly in. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're going to take that twist. So bring that knee across, goalpost or tee those arms. And really make sure that you're feeling what is happening in your body. What are the sensations? What thoughts are arising? What emotions, if any? What is your experience in the pose? Instead of allowing your mind to wander, let it be present. Let it be aware of what you're doing right now. Can you really focus on the smells and the sounds around you? The sensations of the body. And then on your exhale, come back into center, hug that knee in. Inhale, and on your exhale, grab a hold of behind the knee, straighten the leg. Make sure that your right leg stays long. And again, if you're not really feeling a whole lot here, grab for the calf. But if you're feeling plenty, there's no reason to move the hands up. You don't win a medal for the loosest hamstring. So just go where you feel good. And again, if that's not enough, grab for the ankle. And maybe as you take a couple breaths, you can get a little deeper even in the pose. So don't be afraid to explore a deeper depth as you start to breathe and open the body. All right, inhale, and on your exhale, so again, you can bend your knee for this one. We're gonna grab for that arch and then lift. So it's opposite hand, so right hand is grabbing left foot. And we're gonna tee out that left arm just for counterbalance. Let that foot come out to the side. So lead with that heel. And just enough, so again, just enough to really feel that IT band, that outer edge. Maybe even feel it in your shin and in your calf. It really just depends on where you're tight. You might even feel it in your hamstrings a little bit more. And on your exhale, come back, release it, and hug that knee back in. Both knees come into the chest. Inhale, and on your exhale, just drop them down. We're going to take that figure four. So crossing right ankle over left knee, push. Drawing the knee into the chest. Rock side to side. Inhale, and on your exhale, send it all the way over. Goalpost or tee those arms. Pick up the hips, shift them to the right, knees drop to the left. Gaze over that right shoulder, deep twist. And then inhale, squeeze your core, your thigh to your belly, okay? Come back into center, lift it up, switch those sides, crossing left ankle over right knee, push. Stay here if this is plenty, or draw that knee in. Now, if you notice that your neck and shoulders start to pop up, that's when you're gonna back off a little bit. Maybe you grab here instead, or maybe you keep that foot down and keep pushing away. So just find what feels good, where you're still getting a stretch, you're feeling that piriformis start to open, and yet your upper body is relaxed and there's no stress or strain. We want to have effort, but we don't want to overdo it in that effort, because then we start to tip the scale to the other side. We really just want to open up the body and have awareness as it does that and be present. All right, inhale, and on your exhale, go ahead and release that bind. Send that left leg over all the way. Goalpost or tee those arms. Pick up those hips, shift them over to that left as the knees then drop to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. And then inhale, squeeze, come back into center, pick it up, center yourself, grab those knees. Big hug. Inhale, and on your exhale, grab those ankles. We're gonna roll it up. Maybe you shoot it back. And down dog. We're gonna come into pigeon, pick up that right leg, knee into the chest, and that foot over to the left side, and drop it down. So the trick here with pigeon here is we're not too worried about how parallel your shin is. Contrary to what a lot of people say, that part doesn't matter. Now, as you develop flexibility, that is true, that is where we want to go. But to get there, we can have this heel coming in a little closer to our hip flexor. But we want that knee to go beyond our shoulder. So if that knee is within that shoulder girdle, you need to bring it out. And so that may require you to send that knee a little bit further. So again, finding your pigeon, maybe you start to drop the elbow. Make sure your hips are square. Sending that left hip down. Inhale, breathe. And on your exhale, let's come up. Come up onto those fingertips. Go out about as wide as your mat, so to the corners of the mat. Elbows are gonna come up. Lead with your heart, send your pelvis down. We're gonna do 5 spinal waves. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, lead with that heart, spine down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale all the way down. Maybe you can come all the way down and rest in your pigeon. And 5 on your exhale, come back up. Finding your elevated pigeon, heart peels open. On your exhale, curl those toes, lean forward. Try to really squeeze your knee so you can seal that gap and send it back. That way all the movement is coming from that hip. Drop it down. We're gonna pick up that left leg. Inhale in on your exhale, bring that knee into the chest and that foot across. So however you need to get into pigeon, it doesn't have to flow, but remember that knee needs to be beyond our shoulder girdle, okay? So wrists are underneath the shoulders, but the knees are past the hand. All right, that back leg is nice and long. Check and make sure that your heel isn't collapsing and your hips are square. Inhale, and on your exhale, maybe you start to drop an elbow or two. All right. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna come up onto those fingertips, heart open. Inhale and exhale, lead with that heart. Inhale, rise. We're gonna do 5 of these spinal waves, exhale. So here, again, you're leading with the heart, round it through. Send your pelvis down as you peel your heart forward, reach it to the front of the room. Wave it up. Inhale and exhale, come down. Inhale and exhale, come all the way down. Maybe you extend and collapse into it. And 5 on your exhale, come on out of it. Inhale, shift your weight over to that left side, swing that leg on around, and make our way back onto our back. And since you're giving yourself a big hug, you might as well tell yourself something nice. And just practice a little bit of self-love today. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself, whatever you need to hear. And on your exhale, go ahead and take those feet down. Bring those soles of the feet together. Let those knees come out wide, hands come down, tail tucked. Start to prepare your body and your mind for Savasana. Release that tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and unfurl the brow. letting gravity push down, opening up those inner thighs. Feeling yourself melting a little more into your mat. Either stay here for your Savasana, otherwise we're going to bring those knees together. Tuck your tail deeply under on your exhale, straighten your right leg. Keep that tail tucked, straighten your left leg. And melt it down, let those feet fall to the side. Let those shoulders relax. Keep the tongue released from the roof of the mouth, the jaws relaxed, and the brows unfurled. And bring your full awareness and intention to your breath. And the more aware you become of that breath, the more you notice peace begin to wash over every part of your body. And a sense of stillness, and maybe even love and gratitude begin to find their way into your heart space. As you rest in your Shavasana, keep your awareness on that breath. Notice how the breath moves you and grounds you and creates that peace. Enjoy your Shavasana. Now, if you'd like a longer Shavasana, you're more than welcome to push pause. Otherwise, follow me. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling those wrists and ankles. Bending those knees and elbows. And then whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side. Resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Reconfiguring that energy, bringing yourself back into the moment. And then whenever you're ready, extend the top leg, using the top arm to press yourself to a nice, comfortable seated position. Try to keep those eyes closed so you don't disturb all of that peace that you work so hard to create today. Bringing your hands to your knees. Palms face up for the mudra of receiving. Tail is tucked. Belly in, shoulders are up, back, and down, chin is tucked. Take a deep breath. And a big exhale. Let's take another deep breath. And exhale. Notice your energy shift. Notice the shifts in your thoughts, in your physical space. And just draw awareness to just what a short practice can actually do for your energetic and your mental and your physical spaces. And then from here, from this place of awareness, inhale, lift those arms, palms touch, exhale, hands heart center. Set the intention for the rest of your day. So what are you carrying with you beyond your mat? And how are you going to continue to practice yoga once your mat is rolled up and your physical practice is complete? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch hands, heart center, last and final time. Until next time, sealing the space with our mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right, wonderful job. As always, thank you so much for your time and your energy. It is always such an honor and a pleasure to guide you along this journey. I hope you really enjoyed today's practice, and I look forward to seeing you back here for day 34. Same mat, new challenge. Namaste.